We are St. Lawrence College students studying in postgraduate course Healthcare Administration. As a part of our course completion project, four of us, Marin, Kiranpreet, Harpreet and Divanshi, under team name of Opioid Queen, structure this video to spread awareness among Canadians regarding opioid crisis and its alternatives.
When I say I want to quit, I genuinely mean that. It's just so hard. It's so much harder than people think. I've died, and that still isn't enough for me to get sober. I inject fentanyl and carfentanil, which is 100 times more potent than fentanyl. They tranquilize elephants with it. I also take anti-anxiety and other meds, and have a prescription for methadone. I take that every day. It helps with the withdrawal symptoms.
Opioid crisis in Canada, 1,000 Canadians dying every year, which is equivalent to 11 people dying each day. 94% people are died due to accidental opioid overdose. Fentanyl and analogs appear to be fueling the rise in opioid-related death. Most common opioid-related deaths occur among males. The highest proportions are individuals between the age of 30 and 39. With no surprise, we can say that there is 16% increase since 2017. Consumption and treatment services. This is the one of the safe consumption site where someone may consume their drug, and this is incredibly well lit with the hygienic services. There are also sharp containers to ensure safe disposal of any indirect use equipment. Staff on hand provide assistance as well as supervise in the event of an overdose.
Back in the early 80s, before there was a needle exchange, we would be sharing needles at all hours of the middle of the night, and one syringe would go around for 5 guys all night long. We could go on the street and buy a brand new one for $10 or a used one for $5. I know that sounds horrible, but that's just the way it was. And because we were sharing needles all the time, I became HIV positive. Well, I've OD'd twice, and the last time I pretty near died, and I was by myself. And I fought through it, and I realized something about myself, that my will to live is much stronger than my will to die. But unfortunately, it's not like that for everyone who ODs, and if they OD by themselves, there's nobody there to help them through it, to perform CPR or whatever. I was just lucky I pulled through, but with a safe injection site, people can have, it's supervised, there's nurses present or whatever, that can help somebody who's in distress if they OD.
It truly is.
And is this close for you? Is this nearby?
It's actually not at all.
How far do you come?
An hour on the bus. I mean, I may have the drugs on me while I'm at home, but I just don't feel safe using them alone.
Insight has 12 injection booths where clients use their own illegal drugs under the supervision of healthcare professionals.
Water here, which is sterilized.
Clients are provided with clean needles, pure water, and supplies to clean wounds. When Richard was using heroin, Insight was his safe haven.
I know Insight's been a godsend for Vancouver and for a lot of people, because I know some weeks at Insight, they probably saved 10, 15 people from OD.
We've made a mistake. And in that mistake, I am watching people die. And I'm watching people die that don't need to die, that wouldn't have to die if they had services that met their needs. The services aren't meeting their needs. We do know from whether it's the model in Vancouver or the models in Europe, that one of the strategies that can help meet people's needs and decrease the amount of people that have to die needlessly from something completely preventable is a supervised injection site that is attached to services.
I think, so there's a couple of things. I'm very proud that this particular person didn't feel the guilt and shame that's been following him his whole life for doing this. Yeah, and that people feel safe here. Yeah.
Content of this video, as mentioned, we derived from internet itself. Our main aim through this video is to make people knowledgeable about safe consumption site and reduce number of opioid crises within country. During this project, we learn how to work in a group of people with variant approaches and conflict resolution during dealing with burning issue like opioid. Not only this, we also learn about safe injection and its advantage and public reviews on it. We got to know that initially group of people thought that this kind of sites near their home or business may affect their privacy or reduce retail of their business. But consumer and staff of these centers experience and reviews override the misconception of other part of population. Overall, this video changes our mindset by enhancing knowledge on opioids.